Good day, Brutal Planet listeners. This is Eric Peterson, quarantining from Salt Lake City. Today, I have the honor of being joined by Marcus Judell from Avatarium. How you doing, Marcus?
I'm fine. The pleasure is mine to talk to you.
Well, I was just thinking, and I was actually just looking, and it was almost about a year ago that we talked for the first time.
Yeah,
and it was around your release for The Fire I Long For. And that kind of sparked my curiosity into you guys, and I have to say that it's kind of turned into a little bit of an obsession, but not a bad obsession. I mean, I don't have candles burning it with your picture and stuff, but I've gone back and rediscovered you guys, and it's been a lot of fun to listen to see how you guys have progressed since your first albums till now.
I'm very happy to hear that.
So when you guys came out with that album, right after that you're getting ready to head out, do some shows, right? And
everybody knows the future of that story.
Yeah. So you guys had a show in Stockholm, and then you had a show in Gothenburg, right?
Yeah. So we did the 2 shows. That was like supposed to be warming up shows because we have a Swedish booking agency that we're working only in Sweden, and they asked us to do 2 shows. So okay, let's try to do that, and it was like 2 really nice venues. Let's do that, and then you kind of feel, if you have a good set before the tour, and then we talked to our regular booking company, and we started to plan the tour, and then everyone knows what happens.
Yes. But so what made you guys decide to record those 2 that show in Stockholm just as for video, and was it just for fun or just something to kick off the tour, you thought?
Yeah, it was a lucky coincidence, I would say. The guys who filmed it, the company, and kind of know them a little bit, and then they actually asked me because they liked the venue very much and they liked the bands. They were like, can we do something together? Maybe we can film the concert, and they wanted to see if they could make a live stream. They work with live streams for for companies and stuff, but they're all metal fans and rock fans. They wanted to try if it worked with a band. So I said, of course, let's try it. And as long as I was just as long as it doesn't interfere in the show, I'm fine with everything. So it was a great opportunity, and we were very lucky. And then when they filmed it, we thought, okay, let's record it multi-track channel anyway, just if. We were like, it's probably going to be a shitty show because it's the first show, but let's record it anyway and we'll see. And then when we played the show, it felt kind of, maybe this, okay. And then later on, our sound engineer, Victor Stenqvist, he started to make mixes, and he started to send it to me, and I was like, wow, sounds quite good. So we edited it, we went to the guys who filmed it, and we did like a new version of the film, and then we did a really good mix of the audio just to.
And did you mix it yourself?
No, it was Victor Stenqvist, our front of house engineer, and he did everything. And then I went to his studio. He lives like 200 kilometers from me in another city in Sweden, and I went to his studio, and we spent a day, like, I don't know, 8 hours or whatever, 5, I don't know, I have no idea. We spent some hours, just through everything. Is like, okay, guitar solo up, guitar solo up, guitar solo up. No, I'm kidding. But I know, but it's like, this part is important with the drums, and this part is important for vocals. You just want to highlight. He did an amazing mix. We just, I just, let him know some of the places where we want to highlight. But that was really cool.
So it turned out great, and you guys ended up releasing the video, and now you're actually, and I was really happy to hear that you guys were actually releasing the audio too now with the album through Nuclear Blast, because it's fun to watch it, but you don't always have time to sit down and watch it. But it's fun to even just be driving in your car and listening to the live version of it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, and we actually did a new master. We went and did like a really great new master with the Chartmakers guys who mastered our album and they mastered the Rammstein album.
Oh, okay.
They're great guys, you know. So we spend like also even more time on the new master. So I think that, you know, the concert album sounds even better than the concert movie, actually.
So with this, the audio version that's going to be released this Friday, right?
Yeah, that's right.
It's hard to believe that it's already going to be released this Friday.
Yes,
but I'm
really losing perspective. Yeah, it's now on Friday. Yeah.
So that's great to hear. And so I wanted to ask you this last time, and I forgot to ask you. So since you guys released The Fire I Long For, and this was your first live chance to play some of those songs, what is there any songs from the new album that you played live that you really enjoyed playing live?
Yeah, I really like Lay Me Down, to play that one live, because very different song in the repertoire, and but it still is very, you know, emotional.
Yeah, yeah,
and quite dark anyway. So that was fun, and maybe that was my favorite actually, because it's different, and we bring in a little new like psychedelic or ambient kind of touch in that song that I really like to experiment with.
Yeah. So that was just a little bit of a tease, and so I'm sure it was probably frustrating that was like your last time you ever got to play those this year.
Yeah, really. You know, it's crazy. What's insane. We all here, so it's no. It feels a little bit weird to be like complaining, because we all experienced this together. And,
yeah.
So, but of course, we would have loved to play this stuff.
Well, I think one of the cool things about Avatarium is that you guys adapted well to the changes of the music industry, in that you guys really kicked up your YouTube channel. And if people that aren't people that are listening right now, if you go check out the YouTube channel, you'll be amazed at some of the stuff you guys put up from your studio, and some of the re-recordings that you guys did, and some of the practice sessions and stuff.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we tried to put up stuff and try to be more active, because it's a really good way to communicate with our listeners and, you know, our followers. So it's so on all our social medias, we try to be active. We try to do stuff like every week.
Yeah, and I think it turned out well, because that was really the only way you could get yourself out there at the time.
Yeah, it's also a good thing, because then you always, you know, we actually have started to work with a friend of mine who's like kind of a manager, and he's always reminding us. He's always because we're trying to focus on writing music and stuff, and he's like, "Okay, now guys, now it's time to put up some new stuff." And we can thank him a lot for that, because he's taking care of these things actually, and he's also engaged in a merch web store that's going to be up any day now.
Oh, so you guys you're redoing the web store and getting some new stuff up there?
Yeah, some new exciting stuff.
Nice. It's like I said, it's interesting, because that's the way in this COVID world how you have to adapt to keep relevant, really.
Yeah, really. And I think to me it's, you know, I understand all this live streaming events and everything. It's, you know, but to me it's doesn't really get me going. You know, when you do this like rock shows without an audience. To me, of course, it's better than nothing, but it doesn't really, doesn't do that much for me. But I totally understand everybody's doing it. But so we have been doing some other stuff, more ambient, like acoustic things, and which to me feels much more relevant and much more interesting. And then we can explore that side that we maybe can't do live as much.
Yeah.
So we do, be creative and go in maybe some other directions, musical wise, because I think everyone knows that a rock band live with an audience, that's amazing. If it's a good band and the audience are, into it, that's an amazing experience.
Mm-hmm.
But if you take the audience kind of, it's like, it's such an interplay between both to me. And I love to do that. And I love the energy in a hall, when everything is, like it should be, and the crowd, you can just go in, you just go out on the stage and just feel the energy. That's an amazing thing. That's like one of the greatest things. And I can experience that when I'm in the crowd as well.
Yeah.
See a band, it's like, wow. You just feel everybody's so much into it. Everybody's focused. Everybody's like, emotional and into it. And, that's an amazing experience. So.
And I think that's the part of the cool thing about this show, the live show, the Evening with Avatarium, is it's not it's not like a festival. It's kind of a more intimate venue, but you guys left in, like, there's parts when you could hear people in the crowd screaming. You could hear one guy at one point saying something. I didn't understand what he was saying because it was in Swedish, but you can hear somebody saying something, and and you left that in there, which is really cool because it gives you that feeling that you're really there.
Yeah, cool. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's tried to have quite much of the audience microphones in there because it gives a nice atmosphere to the show. Yeah.
I mean, for me, these kind of these shows that people are doing that are just kind of the live streaming events, they kind of seem like, to me, they almost seem like more of just a sound check.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a live sound check where you're going out there and you're checking your mics and checking everything, but there's nobody out there really to cheer you on. Yeah,
exactly. Because as I said, it's like you need both. You need the band and the audience. But I totally understand everybody does it, and it's hard to know what to do. But to me, we decided not to do that yet anyway, but we'll see. Like, if it continues forever. But we will try. Hopefully we will do another recording here. I showed you the big recording room here, and hopefully, like, in the next days, hopefully we might do some kind of recording.
Nice. So Avatarium for 2021 is working on some new material then.
Yeah, we are. We're writing some new stuff that we feel is very exciting, and now we're actually recording some stuff now. I don't know if it's pre-production or if it's production. I'm not sure actually, but we've been doing demos. Now we're recording them more properly, and if it works out, we will use it on the album. I'm moved into a new studio, so I'm kind of learning the studio and the rooms and this great mixing console that I'm working with. I'm working with Benny Andersson from ABBA's old mixing console.
Oh, okay.
So it's an amazing machine, and I'm learning everything here, and at the same time we're recording some Avatariums.
So then that'll be great to have some new stuff from you guys. But as far as touring, I saw you guys have a few dates booked, right?
Yeah, next year.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah, we have some festivals. It's been moved. I think we're gonna play Summer Breeze
Yeah.
which is the biggest German festivals.
Oh, is it?
I think that one and Wacken, they are the two biggest.
Okay.
We were supposed to play Wacken this year, but I'm not sure if we're going to play next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we got some festivals, and but you know, I talked to our booking company like a few weeks ago, when maybe a few months ago, and I was like, can we do something, you know, because we want to play music. It's like, maybe we can do like a duo thing, like me and Jenny Ann, you know, like acoustic guitars and vocals, and just play really, really small venues, like 50 people, 100 people or whatever. But then they, you know, our booking company were like, "It's no, we can't book anything because, you know, you never know. No one knows what's going to happen, and
Yeah.
no venue want to book anything, and it's like, because I would love to just, you know, do something very even more intimate. I mean, but in front of an audience, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see. Hopefully, things will change.
Well, I mean, it sounds like promising. Like there's some vaccines coming on board, and that will open some things up. So hopefully, you guys will have, you know, more than just that. Those few festivals, you'll have some more dates. Do you have any idea for anything in your home country in Sweden? Is there any ideas for then?
Yeah, we have a gig. We have a show booked actually in spring, but we kind of, you know, we haven't thought that much about it actually.
Yeah.
The show. It was supposed to be now in November actually, but they rescheduled it to like spring. It's all in a really, really nice theater in Stockholm. It's like an old theater. So it would be great to play that venue. But as it looks now, you know, I'm not sure it's going to happen.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just, I mean, it's hard I'm sure it's hard for you guys because if you decide to roll the dice and put something into it and then nothing comes out, then you're out all that time and possibly money for booking and all that kind of stuff. So it really makes no sense to really put anything together until you really know that you can do it.
Yeah, I guess so. But, you know, we've been trying anyway, but I think everybody's scared, and you know, the booking companies and everybody that works with live music, everybody's bleeding. So, you know, no one wants to take. I don't think anyone can take any chance.
Yeah.
So I think everybody's just trying to survive and make the best out of, you know, this.
Yeah. Well, until that time, there's definitely the evening with Avatarium, because that's a great live recording, and there's the audio version and there's the video version.
Yeah, so you can still download the video version. I'm not sure how long we will have that. Probably until the end of the year or something. I'm not sure, but we won't have it forever anyway. But a little longer.
I will say that you can't just have one. You have to have both of them, because there's times you want to sit down and watch the whole thing and just totally immerse yourself in it, because you need that right now.
Yeah.
But there's times when you're on the road and you're just going somewhere and you need something to listen to, and it's a perfect thing to listen to.
Thank you. Yeah, but I think the concert is like, it really shows, you know, where we are as a band, and it shows, you know, what do you say, like the diversity of the band, or like how we blend different styles, and you know, really some songs are extremely heavy, some songs are more mellow, and we got some fast songs, we got slow songs. You know, there's a lot of dynamics in the set. And Jenny is like, she's singing so good on this show, and everyone in the band are really like doing so well. So I really think I would enjoy it.
Yeah.
if I didn't know, if I haven't heard it, you know, if I wasn't in a band, I think I would. That's what we always try to do, and you know, we always try to do music that we would like to listen to ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. And I still stand by when you and I first talked, I was trying to come up for a name for this, because to me, some of the Avatarium stuff, some of it is definitely doom sounding, but to me, it's expansive more than that. And I still stick by my tag that I think, I don't know if you remember, but I called it post-apocalyptic country. Because I really think it has, I mean, especially Lay Me Down and some of those songs, they have that, you're using the slide on the guitar, and it has a little bit of a country sound, but it's not really a traditional country sound. It's like if the world was over and there was country music.
Yeah, that's great. I like that.
And I still stand by that. I mean, that's over a year ago that we talked, and I said that, and I was like, wow, I wonder if he thinks I'm just the most crazy person for thinking that. But it just has a really cool sound to it. So it's not your classic doom sound to it.
Yeah, but I like that description.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's cool. So,
well, Marcus, I appreciate your time, man. It's been awesome talking to you, and I appreciate the fact that we got actually two new releases from you this year. Yeah.
Actually, so that's something.
Yes. So,
it's very nice to you, and I'm really happy that we can put this album out. It's like we would never put this out just to put something out. We're really, really proud of this album. We feel like this was an evening that we really, we are very proud of the performance and of the songs and the band. So I really hope everyone that listens to it will enjoy it as much as we do.
Yeah. So everybody go check it out and pick it up on Friday and download it. And then when you're done, I'll put a link up, and you guys people can go get the video too, because that's an important part of it too.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I really think people should watch the video, because the venue is such a beautiful venue, and it was a good night. It was a good atmosphere.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Marcus, and I appreciate your time, and we will chat soon.
Yeah, let's do it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.